Good morning to everybody. I'm Dr. G.P. Bhavani, Head Department of Chemistry. Respected guest, Dr. P. Magesan, Assistant Professor in Department of Chemistry, MVJ College of Engineering, Bengaluru. Respected Secretary, Lalitkumar O. Jain. Respected Management, respected Principal, Dr. N. Sujata, dear colleagues, and my dear participants and my dear students, very good morning to one and all present in live. It's given me a great pleasure to welcome you all. First of all, I appreciate to ask interest in exploring the opportunity in session by joining our online sessions organized by BCAT Institute, the international seminar in emerging trend in chemistry. Today, presentation topic is Green Revolution, eco-friendly alternative to plastics. We have a special guest today who I am excited to introduce you to Dr. P. Magesan as Assistant Professor in a Department of Chemistry, currently working as a Assistant Professor in Department of Chemistry, MVJ College of Engineering, Bengaluru. He has 8 years of teaching experience and 3 years of research experience. He received his PhD from the College of Engineering, Gindi campus, Anna University, Chennai. He completed his MPhil degree from the Annamalai University, Sidambaram. He has completed MSc from the College of Engineering, Gindi campus, Anna University, Chennai. And his BSc from the Arranger Anna Government Arts College, Villupuram. He has published around 26 research articles and one book chapter in a reputed international journal such as Nature of Scientific Report, ACS, RSC, Advanced Springer, and elsewhere. His research interests are nanomaterials synthesis for a food packaging applications and nanotechnology and photocatalytic studies. He has received a lot of awards. Some of them received first prize and best presenter awards from the Aligarh Muslim University, Aligarh, Uttar Pradesh. And second one, KGR Changemaker Awards from KG Reddy College of Engineering and Technology, Hyderabad. Third one, the Best Researcher Award, and so on. Thank you, sir. I hand it over the sessions to the guest. Thank you, sir. Please proceed, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the nice introduction.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. So let's start, and thank you for the opportunity, ma'am. It's an immense pleasure and proud to be a part of this international seminar. And today I'm going to discuss about important and useful topic, that is green revolution, eco-friendly alternative to traditional plastic. You can see the picture. Everywhere you can see color plastic products are there. So from this picture we came to know that it is the one of the most significant components in our life. Then we can say we can't live our life without the plastics. So here few data. Since 1950, the human activity that has produced 8.3 billion metric tons of plastics. So out of that, 6.3 billion metric tons have been converted into waste. Only 9% of the plastic produced is recycled. Why? Why the plastic is dangerous and having negative effects? Because it takes, if you take a plastic bags, it takes very long time for degrade. So if you break down the plastics in the sun, that gives or that release hazardous compounds, and when you combust plastic bags, that release toxic substances. So if you throw the remaining waste into the landfills, that also create a problem to the land. Okay. So why does the plastic damage the environment? You can see the main problem with the plastic is it takes very long time for decompose or degrade. I can give an example. If you take a plastic bottle and it can last up to 500 years, that means if you drop a bottle into the ocean or in the land today, it will take another 500 years. That means it will last up to 25, 24. You can see here some of the plastics, okay, or some of the products that degradation time. If you take a banana peel, it takes 2 weeks to degrade. If you take a paper bag, it takes 1 month to degrade. If you take a cardboard, it takes 2 months to degrade. If you take a plywood, it takes 2 years to degrade. For leather shoes, it takes 30 years to degrade. But if you come to the plastic bottle, it takes 450 years, and plastic bag, it takes 1,000 years. So what happened? Who invented the plastic first? So you can see the right side. He is the first scientist who invented the plastic. His name is called Alexander Parkes. He invented the plastics in 1855. Later, in 1907, the Belgium scientist called Leo Baekeland, he invented the first synthetic plastic called Bakelite. So after the Second World War, it was mass produced. So coming to the production of plastic, why, if you want to produce a plastic, we need a natural products such as coal, natural gas, and crude oil. So during the manufacturing process, plastic manufacturing process, it releases some gases, or that means toxic gases into the air that leads to global warming. You can see the fact here. So there are more than 300 million tons of plastics produced every year. Okay, the amount is very close to the weight of the human population on the earth. By the end of the century, it is estimated that 30 million tons will be produced. That impacts on the earth very huge. So why we just relate the plastic use and that affects the human health? You can see the bottle. That bottle is made up of bisphenol A, and because of using that bottle, we are getting these effects. We can say we get estrogen mimic, obesity, neurological disorder, sometimes thyroid function. We can get a cancer risk, a kind of cancer you can see here. So like that. And you can see the left side of the pic, there is a two pic. The one is thermocol, that is how everywhere that Pani Puri shop, they are giving the plates and the box. That is made up of a chemical called styrofoam. That is made up of styrofoam. So when you serve hot food into the plate or bar, that means box, what will happen? So it will release styrene, that is a toxic chemicals. Okay, so when you intake the styrene toxic chemicals, that damage our brain tissue and that damage our nervous and immune system also. What is the problem with the plastics? Okay, when you litter, when you throw the plastic on the street, what will happen? So first thing, when you throw the plastic as such, it looks dirty and unpleasant. Okay, sometimes if you go some animals and that gets attacked or affected by the plastics present on the streets. And when you throw the rubbish plastics onto the rivers, what problems do you think? So animals in the water can injured by litter or mistake it for food. So they take this plastic as a food. Okay. So chemicals from certain items that affects the water quality and the oxygen level in the water also. Mainly you can see the blockages can occur which may lead to flooding. Everywhere there is a flooding because there is no proper drainage and the plastic bags are clogged the drainage. Not only in the lands, if you go to the ocean, Okay, so it first affected the sea turtle. You can see some researchers, they suggest that over half of the world's sea turtles have eaten plastic words. Then you can see here. So in the baby turtle, particularly at risk from the plastic contaminants because of their that nest on the beach. You can see some aquatic animals in the pic. Okay, turtles sometimes confuse plastic bags with the jelly fish and eat them. They may get confused and they thought that this is a jellyfish and they eat and they can die. Okay, you can see around 70 percentage of the Dead Sea turtles are found to have eaten plastic. And by the year 2050, there will be more plastic than fish in the seas. Not only the aquatic animals in the ocean eats the plastic bags, and presence of coral and the ocean plant, that is aquatic plant, also affected with the plastics. Some scientists, they have discovered that the coral reef present in the deep sea, that is affected by the plastic waste. So you can see the coral reef in the Asia Pacific region were found to be contaminated by billions of species of plastic waste. And not only aquatic animals, you can see seabirds. Seabirds may think that something is, that is plastic is floated on the sea. They may think that that is the food or some kind of things they can eat. So they mistakenly floating a plastic for food. When they accidentally eat even a tiny pieces of plastic, that create damage to the seabirds. So it has been estimated by UNESCO that more than the 1 million seabirds are killed every year by plastic. So, what is a problem in trash islands? Okay, with the trash islands, you can see over 8 million tons of plastic finds its way into the ocean every year. It is estimated that there will be more plastic than fish in the ocean by the year 2050. So here this slide predicts the probability of mismanaged waste being emitted to the ocean in the year 2019. What do you mean by mismanaged plastic? The plastic that is either littered or inadequately disposed of. Okay, we can throw it, into the street or ocean or somewhere. Okay, you can see the slide. Philippines is the first country that is lack in the managing of plastic waste. So India is in fourth place in the mismanaging of plastic waste. Okay, this slide shows top 50 countries that emit most ocean plastics. So here also Philippines holds first place, but unfortunately, so India is in second place. Okay, they emit most ocean plastic everywhere. They are collecting the plastics. Okay, every time, every day we are seeing the news. They are collecting the plastics from the ocean. And in India, what are all the states, which state and which state they are practicing the plastic waste management? For example, if you take Andhra Pradesh, so they are collected the plastics from the local bodies and they are used it for co-processing in cement plants. If you take a Kerala, they are used for tarring the loads. So coming to Puducherry and Tamil Nadu, they are also using the plastic for constructing the road. This slide is very, very important because being a chemist and being a human being, we should think about this. That is recycling codes and what they mean. So if you have a water bottle in your hand, you can turn and you can see at the bottom of the water bottle, they have mentioned a recycle symbol with the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. So what it denotes? Number one, if number one is in the recycle, that bottle is made up of polyethylene terephthalate, that is PET. We are all having the water bottles and fizzy drink bottles. So coming to that second category, second recycle, that means HDPE, high density polyethylene. So most of the milk bottles, shampoo bottles, and laundry detergents containers, that is made up of HDPE, high density polyethylene. Okay, so one and two is easier to recycle. But coming to third category, that is polyvinyl chloride. So it is used for making pipes, biscuit trays, and so on. Okay, but it is very difficult to recycle. We should not use this polyvinyl chloride for other purpose. Okay. Next, coming to low density polyethylene. So if you see the bottle, if you see the bottom of the bottle, if four number is mentioned, that bottle is made up of low density polyethylene. It is used in soft plastic products, bread bags, squeeze bottle, and plastic films. So we can, that is possible to recycle. And coming to polypropylene, PP. Okay, so most of the temperature resistant containers and ice cream tubs that are made up of this polypropylene. And number six, that is polystyrene. Solo cups and CD cases, yogurt spark. These are all made up of. I told you already. Styrofoam. These are all made up of polystyrene. And number seven, all other plastics, toys, compostable packaging, pickups, CDs, DVDs. So from this, we can come to know number one, number two, number four, and number five. We can use that type of plastic because they can reuse the plastic. But if they mentioned number three or number six or number seven, we should not use that plastic for other purposes. So we know that our everywhere you can see plastics. So what can we use instead of plastic? So the answer is that we can use a plastic with some alternative eco-friendly material. Okay, so I can tell you that biodegradable. The main negative impact of the plastic is biodegradability. So what is biodegradable? The biodegradable means it can be broken down by natural organisms without harming the environment. That means once the product has broken down, it should leave nothing other than water, natural minerals, and carbon. Okay, so to help our biodegradable journey, here some plastics items can be replaced with an eco-friendly alternative. So you can see first eco-friendly cups. Here I can show you variety of cups. So first cup, that is compostable cups that are made from 100% bamboo fiber, that is coated with plant-based PLA, polylactic acid, toxin-free and sustainable. You can see the cup number two, that is a clear cold cups that is made from polylactic acid, corn-based plastic. Number three, you can see this cup is made up of sugarcane fiber rather than trees. Then cup number four, kulhas. It's made up of sand. Then number five, we can see edible cup. So once we can drink, then we can drink that cup. We can eat that cup. So coming to the plates. So we have so much eco-friendly plates. Here, the main most common plant-based alternative is banana leaf. Okay, you can see the picture. So the plates are made up of banana leaves, and some other plates are made up of areca leaf and siali leaf. That is another substitute for a plastic-based serving plates. So shopping bags, wherever we go, we are taking the bags for polythene. We are expecting the polythene bags to, give to what is it to carry. Okay, so instead of polythene bag, we can use a jute bag or some other bag called dissolvable bags or invisible bags. Okay, you can see this is the jute bag. So why we are using the jute bag? So jute is grown without using insecticides and pesticides. Okay, so jute bag is having more tensile strength, durability, and affordability. Okay, so uh, we can make jute bag as shopping bags, gift envelopes, pouches, notebooks, and more on. And this is somewhat interesting and what is it? Um, Appreciable bag, that is dissolvable bags or invisible bag. It can dissolve in the water. What will happen? So the bag is made from non-toxic water-soluble synthetic polymer called PVA, polyvinyl alcohol, starch, glycerin, and water. Okay. So when you take the when you take the dissolved bag and put it into the hot water, which is having 80 degrees centigrade, so you can see that invisible bag disappear instantly, and we can easily discard the solution, and that will not give any impact to the environment. Okay, so instead of using the plastic bag and the plastic cover, this thing, we can use this invisible bag or dissolvable bag. You can see the compostable garbage bags. So we can use this compostable garbage bags instead of a plastics bag. Okay, so using instead of using plastic bottles, we can use a stainless steel bottles or tiffin boxes. So this is the best alternative to harmful chemicals that are released through the use of plastic products. Okay, so stainless steel is the fast becoming and the most used product in the place of plastics. It can be used for making food containers, water bottles, tiffin boxes, and other containers in the place of plastics. And this is quite interesting because everywhere you can see the brush. After few months, we just throw the brush to the lands. So because that brush are made up of plastics. So we have here the disposable toothbrushes. So that disposable toothbrush is made up of bamboo. Okay, so bamboo, it is eco-friendly and it does not give any hazardous or harmful things to the environment. Wood comb. Okay, so instead of using plastic combs, we can use wood comb. That wood comb not only save the environment, that will not hurt our hair and head also. So this is quite interesting. Biodegradable phone cases. Nowadays, we are using a different phone cases. So this is a biodegradable phone cases, and this is made up of some biodegradable bead straw. Okay, so because everywhere we are giving a mobile phone to the children. So if you use this biodegradable B straw phone case, it is very safe and it is free. It is very safe and free of phthalates, bisphenol A, cadmium, and lead. And eco-friendly cutlery, because if you want to serve for 10,000 and 20,000 people, so we should not give, we can't give 1,000, 2,000 spoons to the people. That time, people, they are using plastic spoons. So instead of plastic spoons, if you use this wooden spoons, so that gives best alternative to plastic and stainless steel. So DRDO, they have developed the biodegradable cutlery. So you can see the pic, that is biodegradable spoon, fork, and bowl. So these are all the things. So the Biodegradable cutlery is suitable for serving hot and cold meals. It can occur, the biodegradability occurs within 180 days, and it is compostable in 90 days in the environment. The straw, this is the most widely used plastic product is straw. Everywhere if you go, they'll give straw and we will throw. In the, you can see nowadays, last of restaurants, they initially used plastics. Now they started to give paper straws. So one of the main disadvantages of using plastic straws is how quickly they soften. So once you just, if you wait for 1 second, it will soften. So then we can beat straw in India, probably one of the most accessible alternatives to plastics. You can see, and because, and then it is made up of sugar cane, coffee grounds, bamboo, papaya leaf stem, and rice husk. Stainless steel straw. So next to that, because as I told you, we cannot serve a stainless steel straws to everybody. So instead of that, we can use a paper straw, rice straw, wheat gas straw, grass straws, and seaweed based straws, papaya leaf stem straws, etc. Buds. Many of the, you know that many of the cotton buds end up in our ocean, because once the cotton thing that is dissolved, the, what is the plastic, that is rigid plastic stick is left. Okay, what will happen? It is very easy to carry. So birds and some fish and other aquatic animals, they can take and they will die. Okay, so plastic free alternatives, that is, you can see in the pic, this buds are made up of bamboo cotton. This is bamboo. Okay, this is organic cotton made up of bamboo. And this is one of the, you know, important thing. Everywhere, without you know, festival, we can't live everywhere. So for arts, craft, and cosmetic, glitter, the glitter is made up of tiny piece of plastics that causing immense harm to our ecosystem. So that is, if you take the regular glitter that is made up of usually PVC, PET, and polyester, polyethylene terephthalate, polyvinyl chloride, and polyester. It is very, very dangerous than microplastics. So for that, we have biodegradable glitters, and the biodegradable glitters are made up of natural materials like cellulose, that is from eucalyptus tree. Then the eco-friendly glitter alternative that are safe for use both for adults and kids also. Then next, if you do party, if you go for birthday celebration, balloons. So balloons are additional plastic weight in the environment. For example, so one study in 2005, it found balloon traveled more than 200 kilometers. So actually, so the balloon is made up of latex, but the latex has the capacity to degrade quickly. So for that, the plasticizer is added and they are coated to increase the elasticity of the balloons. That if you coat the plasticizer, that promotes the flexibility and reduce the brittleness of the lattice mix. So the balloons can't be 100% natural rubber, you know, latex. So when it is popped, what happened? They float back to the earth's surface and the land, for example. So it flowed into the desert, and automatically all the aquatic animals, they will eat the balloons, and that will leads to death also. Okay. Next, so diapers. So normal diaper, if you take a normal diaper that is made up of plastics, you can see here that what is the cloth diaper. So it is comfortable, soft, and chemical free also. Eco-friendly body scrubber. So this is a non-plastic loofah sponges that is made from sustainably harvested natural loofahs. So this is a perfect alternative to synthetic scrubber. So not only, you know, it reduces the pollution, it also it rejuvenates your skin by removing dead cells and improves blood circulation also. So you can, instead of using a plastic razor everywhere, there up next to brush, they are using a razor. So they will throw the razor like anything. So instead of using a plastic razor, you can use the bamboo razor. Okay, that is that you can see the handle of the bamboo that is made from eco-friendly bamboo. Next to batteries. So if it is a battery, if it is a one use battery, means what will happen once you use, you will throw, and that will create a pollution. So instead of using that thing, we have to use rechargeable batteries. So that is not only great for the planet but also for your packet. This is a quite interesting thing, that is silicon. Everywhere you can see that silicon. This is another substitute for plastic problem. You can see some household plastics here. So household plastics here that are made up of silicon. You can see here, this is a tire. This used tire, that means upcycled tire. After that, so instead of filling in the land, we can use this for creating the what is the chair and gardens and laptop bags, rubber planters, wallets, etc. So this thing is made up of cow dung. It's okay. We can think that that is cow dung. We can use it for some other purpose like that. But in using cow dung, we can create many useful product like bangle boxes, utility trays, carry bags, gift boxes, etc. Then tree-free paper. So it is made from generally from forming of lemongrass, sugarcane, white cotton, etc. So, what will happen after collecting the plastics? What we have to do? So, we can make the road that is called plastic road. So, in India, Himachal Pradesh was the first state to use plastic waste in a road construction in the year 2009. In Tamil Nadu, the first plastic road was laid down in Kambainallur, Panchayat town of the Dharmaburi district. So how to combat this plastic? Reduce your use of single-use plastic. So say no to plastic shopping bag. Always bring your own shopping bag. Then you can keep it in your mind. Triple R: refuse, reuse, reduce. So you can see that say no to plastic containers. Use metal and glasses. Similarly, say no to plastic lighter. We can use rechargeable lighter or match, and avoid plastic bottles. Buy can or glass bottle, and buy boxes, cardboard packaging, detergent instead of a plastic packet. Use reusable bag for raw fishes and meat. And this is also an important thing. We have a London-based startup has made seaweed-based sustainable packaging material that is entirely biodegradable and edible, and that can be home compost in 4 to 6 weeks. So once what we happen, what is that? We can use that. That is edible. That is edible. Once we can use that is destroyed. Our research, what we are doing for the replace of plastic. So we have taken a four compounds. First one is chitosan. Chitosan is derived from crab shell. If you crush the crab shell, you will get a product called chitin. From that chitin, if you do distillation, we will get a chitosan. This is the second most abundant polymer present in crustaceans and insects. And garlic. We have taken the garlic because this is an herb which contains 33 sulfurous compound. Okay, 33 sulfurous compound and 17 amino acids. So basically we are using this garlic for a flavoring agent for cooking food. Okay, and sometimes we can use this as a medicine to cure certain diseases. And Terli leaf. You have heard about this Terli leaf in Kanyakumari district. They are using this Terli leaf for making some dish. But Terli has some kind of smell that gives, what is that? That gives good aroma to the food. So based on the chitosan, garlic, curly leaves, along with that we have a rosemary. Obviously, we know that rosemary, based on this component, we are just preparing a film. Okay, that film you can see that this is called active food packaging. Food packaging means the the material which is close or in contact with the food material, that is called active food packaging. So the active food packaging is very important thing. So we have taken a cherry and tomato as an example. We have covered the film by with the help of the chitosan, garlic, thoroughly, and rosemary. So we have made the film and we have tested for food packaging, active food packaging applications. So after that, that is called active food packaging. So after active food packaging, we have a container. We have to keep it in a container. For that also, we have used banana fiber. So we have used banana fiber container and we are just preparing and we have kept food materials for a few hours and then we textured. So what is our responsibility? So listening all the positive, negative of plastics and what's our responsibility? We should do when you do something that should make small changes in the in for destroying the plastics. Okay, so I can acknowledge, uh, I can thank the management of MVJ College of Engineering, the principal, head of the Department of Chemistry, the faculty members of MVJ College of Engineering, the students for the constant support and encouragement. Okay, so it's my immense pleasure that I can thank the management of Sri Chandrababu Jain College for giving this wonderful opportunity. Especially, I would like to thank Dr. G.P. Bhavani ma'am, head of the chemistry department and organizing convener of this international seminar. And I thank the management of Sri Chandrababu Jain College, principal ma'am, head of the department, coordinators of the international seminar, and the students. Thank you. Any queries from students? Bhavani ma'am, can you hear me?
Hello, sir. Yes, sir. So some of them asking a question, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Please. Question. Wait, sir. Sir, is it compostable garbage bag 100% is eco-friendly for the environment, sir?
No, ma'am. I couldn't hear, ma'am. Is it compostable car? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Less than 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks, it gets degraded.
Oh, okay, sir. So, other one making a question is, how does
Okay.
plastic product utilize to climate changes, sir?
What, ma'am?
How does plastic products
Okay.
maybe decompose in a climate changes, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Of course, ma'am. What will happen?
Yeah.
It affects climate change also. So when it
Yes.
degrades, it releases some, it releases some gases that leads to global warming also.
Yes, sir. Other one, we may particularly use any low-cost elements by using a eco-friendly way, sir, in our chemicals, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
We may
Yes, ma'am.
particularly,
Yeah. Instead of using chemicals, we can use the biomaterial, ma'am.
yes, sir. What type of materials is from biodegradable bags, sir?
Yeah, biodegradable bag. We have a jute bag,
Yes, sir.
and banana fiber bag also they have created, ma'am. That
Okay,
is
sir. Okay.
biodegradable.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your session, sir. I hand it over the
Thank you.
session to the vote of.
Good morning to all. I deem it a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. Let me, first of all, start by giving glory to the Almighty God for making today's section a resounding success. First and foremost, I thank our special guest, Dr. P. Magesan. With great pleasure, I would want to express my gratitude to our management for providing this opportunity and for agreeing to host this webinar. My heartfelt thanks to our esteemed principal, Dr. N. Sujata, is the driving force behind the encouragement and strong belief in teamwork. Also, I thank you, our HOD, Dr. G.P. Bhavani, and the entire team and the participants and my lovely student to express my gratitude. I thank our program manager, PRO, Mr. Balaji sir. Once again, I thank you all for your attention. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.